Okay, next we have Christopher Van Berg. He is a nutritionist. He is with Corporate Fit USA, and he's focused on educating people about the power of food and reversing disease and medication dependence. He's helped hundreds of people live a happier and healthier life. Give a round of applause.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. That tells me so much about who you are as a person for showing up. No matter what the weather is, you're showing up because you care. That's my first step. I'm so proud to be here. I am a passionate person, so I'm going to try to keep calm, while I do this, because I know you guys are passionate people too. Right?
Get the mic closer to your mouth.
No problem. Can you hear me now? Yes! So I began a journey many years ago starting a company called Corporate Fit. My goal was to help people through diet and exercise live a healthier and happier life to reduce health insurance costs, okay? But I had no idea what I was doing then, okay? And I've learned so much. My company has evolved, and the way I have evolved has changed too. And now it's focused on not helping companies, but helping people, and I can't even charge sick people. That's what doctors were supposed to be. They're supposed to be there to help sick people, okay? So my belief now is that the true meaning of health is air, water, and food. You'll die in a few minutes without air, you'll die in a few days without water, and you'll die within a few weeks without food. So those are the most important things you can do for true health. I heal people, but I don't heal people with magic or potions or scalpels or drugs. I heal people with air, water, and food. Tell you a quick story about my mother. The reason why I got into this was because my mother got diagnosed with fibromyalgia about 10 years ago. If you don't know what that is, it's one of the thousands of diseases we have in this country that we don't know the origins and we don't have a cure for, okay? All they do is they give you medication for your pain and stuff to calm your nerves. With just 5 months of treating her with air, water, and food, all of her symptoms are gone, okay? She's teaching dance for the first time in 10 years, not because she needs the money, but because she can, where she was debilitated before, and doctors weren't helping her, okay? Air, water, and food. It's the lack of these things that is the single greatest cause of sickness and disease in this country. So it's also the answer. The fact is, the farther we stray from nature, the sicker we get. 30 years from now, we'll look back at the medications and the surgeries we do today, and we'll look at them as barbaric. Do you know why I know that? Because if you look 30 years ago, the drugs we used then and the scalpels and the surgeries we did were barbaric. Sorry, just gotta keep calm, Listen, Monsanto is older than our grandparents. They're older than the parents before them. They were a chemical company, not a farming company, okay? They were involved in creating the nuclear weapon. They were involved in Agent Orange in Vietnam. And we trust them with our food? Oh no! Monsanto created BT toxins. Okay, if you want to change the DNA of a plant to kill bugs and you think it's safe for human consumption? No way! No way! I don't know if you know this, but corn is actually an amazing healing food, okay? It's loaded with lutein, which gives it that yellow pigment. It's got lecithin in it, which is what every cell membrane is made out of. It's got choline for your brain and boosts energy production. It actually helps balance the blood sugars. High fructose corn syrup is not corn, okay? The problem is now 95% of our corn is GMO, and I can't prescribe it. I can't take it, and I can't use that healing food because they've manipulated it so. Love you too. You know, what about Roundup Ready? Okay, do we know what Roundup is? Glyphosates. Do you know what glyphosates do? It kills weeds because it saps them of the nutrients. It soaks into the roots and it keeps them from absorbing nutrients. So they created a plant so they could dump as much Roundup on the plants and kill the weeds as possible and save the plants. Problem is, glyphosates do the same thing to us that it does for weeds. It starves our body of nutrients, which is the main reason we get sick. Okay? Today we're here to fight for our rights. 9 out of 10 Americans want labeling on their food. It's not about Republican or Democrat. It's about, do you represent corporations or people? We need to make a list of every congressman and senator that votes against us and never vote for them again. We need our media to support us in the causes we think are important, not what they think are important. Listen to me. If Europe and China can label the food before we do, something is seriously wrong, okay? If it's banned by countries I can't even name, Austria, Germany, and Hungary decided to burn every genetically modified crop in there just so it wouldn't germinate with the good crops. Don't you understand? It's once it germinates, it's everywhere. We can't stop it. We have to stop it now. New Zealand, Peru, South Australia, Russia, France, Switzerland, they're all way ahead of us. Do we think they're wrong? Do we think they just did it because, oh, maybe they're bad? No, hell no, they're proven to be bad. So why can't we get them labeled at the minimum, if not banned in this country? Not only are we fighting for our rights, all the people here today, but we're fighting for every American, even if they're not aware of it. We're fighting for our children and future generations, right here, right now. You take your pictures, you take your videos, you upload them to Facebook or Twitter, whatever you do, and you spread the word. Because the key to winning this war is awareness. If we're all aware, we can fight them together. Listen, I just want to make awareness. You know, I don't support this, I'm not part of this company at all, but there's an app you can get on your phone now called Boycott, okay? You can scan a UPC code and you can see who the parent company is. And if any of those companies do not support GMO labeling, do not buy that product. We are the consumers. We drive the industry. Together, we can change the marketplace, okay? Let me reiterate one more time. There's nothing more important than our air, our water, and our food. I want to be able to take a deep breath, know it's not full of toxins. I want to drink water, and I want to make sure it's not full of chemicals and whatever the hell they dump in our water supply. And I want to be eating food that is God and nature intended, not some genetically modified organism. My name's Chris Vanberg, and I love all of you. Thank you very much.